What you get used?
Yes, I got used.
Well, family man, for welcoming us to the program. We use the program where the bring information come to you. I don't say you in also outside this country, you want to take part, and the only way for do that.
But just look the program, and the program they inform you about what's going to happen, and say also they give you opportunity for make yourself the voice inside the program. But what you need for do for make the voice, now for send your comment as text or WhatsApp message. Remember say you know for call. Just send your comment as text or WhatsApp message. The text line 077 68 55189 they want so, and the WhatsApp line again 9 they want so 076 812174. Send your comment, we'll read it on the program.
Well, it will be your voice.
My voice.
Inside the program today, we'll bring you now to know this neighborhood water passage business. Well, that while they been an Ogulin allegation and counter allegation, we'll bring you on that. Hotel taxi owner them, they complain about this in blue. They complain about this in blue management. Well, they got this blue management, they self don't respond. Widow, they cry fall over because they're not getting for pay and let husband in benefit. The National Public Procurement Authority, the boss, they don't talk on the new plan. Salon Maritime Administration Executive Director don't talk on the World Seafarer Day. This and more plus Bomegard and other things that will bring to inside the program. We use Minad and Mosire.
Lucy and Ganana Milen.
Well, we'll take a break and join with sponsor.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
I do. I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer in Salon today. Now we network with 400 news, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 news. When double password they talk so.
Waiting?
But you are not can lie per winner.
But we get 75 megabytes, where they go for 8,250 news. And these are the cheapest you can get.
Uncle. Orange again 90 megabytes for just 8,400 euros. Where beaucoup pass waiting in the talk so.
But we get 3 megabytes, where they go for 4,250 euros.
No come boy yourself here. No come boy yourself here.
Waiting?
Orange they give 65 megabytes for just 4,500. Me say the cocoa me bongo so right now.
But we get 5 gig, where they go for 200,000 euros.
Orange gets 6 gigabytes for the same 200,000 euros.
Yes.
What did they tell me? With Orange, I dey enjoy right now.
Yes.
Now live video. I the watch tonight.
Yeah, tell us, sure.
Oh dear, now we get an orange SIM, so that's how
Browse Boku with Orange for cheap one. In fact, now almost for nothing. This now other big move where Orange don't make. The one they will like for Falamakata, make them Falamakata back no.
Dia, star 800 ash for begin the enjoyment.
Orange is all about what matters to you. Orange.
Alright, one for begin with this as the begin don't begin to show in face small. We don't begin to get some draw now some different area then. One for the place them inside draw there. Now Ogu Lane where they say now Ogu Lane 3 outside this neighbor wahala there for seka where gutter no gutter, fence no fence, people are mostly overflow with water. Sheku G camera be go there and you got the different sides them you read you always sell the place and you always buy the place.
Reverend Dr. Ruben Shilo. This land I get him. I buy him from this man way named Chinese. Now from I buy him in 2008. Now I buy this place too. And when I buy this place, so many of people and the one we get them fence, we don't put them fence there and coach. But for good community, we forget about that. We decide say, let we not make plan about anybody. You understand? We not able to do anything because not us not been there. The tell what we buy now, not us not been there. Now waiting can happen. Then people are then build. When they build, you can look them. They make the fence. Look at them. They make the fence. If we get issue with the fence together with them, you understand? But we decide for settlement with we and them. We not get problem with them. You understand? This man said, "Oh, Baito, decide for make a fence." And then Chinese. Now, if you go inside compound, you go see the original gutter there. He decide for make fence and block them and make a way for let the water they cut inside to we. And we water not the common aya. Water not the common we own place. From over that church over yonder, and then the water they come out. And if water they come out there, if they can't bob with young people, like how this one make fence, this one make fence. We say decide say let we make fence so that water not go disturb we. Yeah. Then say no, we for left like we young compound, let water pass there, and then water for pass, which is unfair. You understand? So now the fence we make with fence, put gate for Kana we place. Yesterday, Inspector Duati come and block that place there for let water pass there. Now, this place where you see inside the gutter, one man, Mr. John Naim Digam, he they alive, the one where Digam, on instruction of this man Chinese, where he Digam and the Chinese 19. You understand? I Digam, you understand? Because we not been there and nobody not there. You understand? So this is it. I for left me own place, then secure their own place. Now they don't fence, I for left and we secure. If what time they go now you place, all you need for do, put fence now you place. And decide last time what time they go. They say go put fence. Yesterday we agreed, say don't make gutter now. Tell go outside the big gutter there and they all say no because they know of space.
Yes, Tamina the man. We sell Mr. Shilong, this place. And the tell what sell what have been the past normally. Where you pass it, they go empty inside your own compound. From there it go down to Usuden. The man we originally didn't get the place in Papanki. Now they get it, now they make the suburb for Biden. So water been the run here throughout the time. But this kind of water we get now, not the water we get before, it not be heavy like this. But now the road authority they don't divert the water come down to your area. So we don't know what to do. The water don't take over the place. The man don't conquer the place. They say in our country them broken.
But since you don't decide, you don't open your side. So now you said give Mr. Chilon. So what's up? And inside that compound, the water be the pass?
I did in the past normally.
So when we don't talk to Shilon for let broke there.
We don't talk to Shilon.
So what do you say?
He say when we don't broke down the yonder, why don't me slap them? Then you go see what you do, and then they continue for camp. Not the thing for bring delay camp. You do it now. When the blockage come, you do the action. You broke the place. Water get access for pass. They go right inside your own compound. It's empty.
So the water they pass inside your own compound. They pass in your own compound.
Yes, all through the compound. There.
But now, Shilon, I've been interviewing for, so it tell me say not today the water be the pass.
No, I did in the past. I did in the past.
Well, Fambulengo you until you sell the compound here.
Yeah.
Well, so anyway, one for bringing the hotel taxi owner them, then be complaining that it's in blue. Well, after that, we own man Tilly Williams go meet the guys in blue management for ask them their own side. So, Lord listen what in they say.
David Kamara, the chairman for the Hotel Taxi Drivers Association. It's about operational aspect to the hotel taxi industry. We've done in this industry for over 20-something to 30 years now. But previous years, over 3 years ago, we get so many embarrassments towards the areas we occupy. And the company registered with to government, who are building, we get an authentic document. And we have now accredited people with the National Tourist Board. We even register with the National Tourist Board for making give a sticker we will identify you more. And if you look at the background of hotel taxi plates, then you go find out, say, they all get a special number plate. When this particular number plate, now government give them. When I recognize number plate, we carry HC, when I hotel taxi, and we not get no say for belongs to, pass we get for belongs to the hotel. But the one certain, the worst saddest thing would happen to we within we and the Radisson, because you can see the large numbers of vehicles who all get Naya now. The numbers of vehicles are not accommodated in one hotel, will be there in division. But before the election, we and National Tourist Board and the management of the Radisson Blue, we make a meeting where they tell we say because of the dignitaries of what they come during the electoral process, we can observe the election. So we'll excuse them for the hotel for the meantime. After which we'll go back. Just after the election now, we don't convey the election now. We want to go back and say we don't go inside again. What will happen after? We see different companies then. We will not acknowledge of, we don't know whether they pay tax to government or not. Get there, then they inside the place there. Whenever now they go to them, see birds, they see coaches, they cater for passengers. Immediately we come with them passengers, they wouldn't go inside that Radisson Blue hotel. What did they happen the next? They guess and they will not ever get there anymore.
All right, but what is thing happen when we concern the authority concerning this kind of way they happen so?
Well, normally this present movement will be the happen. It not be happen, but it happened to the National Authority Board because we concern everything whatever they happen. We show the National Authority Board. It even though happen inside the Radisson Blue, most of the receptionist people, when are private, different people, will not get concerned with the taxi transportation aspect. They all don't get themselves involved. So the industry don't go out of hands.
My name is Johan Klein. I'm the general manager of the Radisson Blue Mamiyoko Hotel in Freetown. Since the hotel opened in April 2014, we have not allowed any taxi company or any taxi association to be parked on the hotel property. And this is an ongoing policy that has been continuous for the last 4 years.
Now, what is your decision now when is the drivers that they are staying outside?
There is no need for me to change any policy at this time. We have been clear from the beginning. We do not allow any taxis, any association taxi or other company to park on our hotel property.
Is that your decision for now?
For the time being, that is the decision that was taken by my predecessor 4 years ago and which I feel should be maintained.
Well, now the word that the hotel don't make your own point say, na so then one for one the hotel without taxi. Well, from there we they push the program go before. This widow, a man na be somebody with a work na the sea man. He died some time ago. He say, but from where a man died, he been done the worker for him benefits. They say Ebola. After Ebola now we don't work so he himself don't tire. He be explaining your deal to Alfrian Philly.
My mom in the work na fishing company na say my man die inside ice loose. My mom in the work come on a host well one came we gonna boat he go die there. The counter na in die one. Go the counter they say don't die. So later they be the try for talk say for give me money in Boni. When my man die they not give me no benefit. Oh ask Basim we do go and call we gonna labor. Na New England field, we can go na Parliament, we go Parliament back, they send me back na New England back, we go there back, they tell we say we wait after Ebola. After Ebola, we go there, the Toronto we back, we go na Ghana Embassy. Ghana Embassy they try say myself against attire with the worker now. Me say na myself say na no the worker ya don't guess. So myself fast down.
So this waka in the power in minutes.
Well, I've been getting me uncle way been the work out with me. Where he been don't die, don't the man will be the meet the Ghana Embassy, he did all the man will be the meet na labor and back. Now they been the work. Well, me the man in him and not Sabiam. But do I be the work out with me is Sabi the man in him now. One journalist man me the work out. Me man is the man book back the Ola. Don't not give me man is the man booking property the all. Say to me man in bank ID card the Ola and a fishing company don't not give me. So myself the na Basim, a child na me deal with me case. A child na fishing company me deal with me case. So after a child now, when a child come out, then me count one power back with the deal with the case. I walk back the tail and not bring me the money. So what you are the government for? When me I want my government help me because myself I get me picking the man on that left me to picking there. I no get no help. So myself I want my government help me for me money, let the money come out. And me man a foreigner, not the idea.
Time. We need changes. We need.
All right, the National Public Procurement Authority boss, Mr. Ibrahim Soare, he talk about initiative we get for move the authority go before, and then in one in procurement officer them again. Well, if you explain this to Muhammad Ali Bar.
I'm Ibrahim Soare, Chief Executive, National Public Procurement Authority. Procurement, they use close to 70% of the total budget we collect in the country. They don't choose me for can't do voting if they talk na campaign that I want for close then leakage then they and are there for professionally see who say leakages and we close them. So all the dreams and aspirations we get for this nation we go for accomplish them. We already don't start for rollouts in activities then. It take education as in primary targets. Education needs for surviving in this country, and the only way to survive now we reduce the leakages here, then funding they will be available, then His Excellency will use them on priority areas for make Sierra Leone a better country.
So what's your message to the procurement officers and various MDs? In
the first place, far too long the procurement officers then they cry because the side then they na HRM they're not supposed for the under HRM, they're supposed for the Ministry of Finance. And under the Ministry of Finance, we get a directorate of procurement wherein they're supposed to move the procurement cadre too. And when they move the procurement cadre to the Ministry of Finance, a lot of things go come in. Professionalism go come in, even the salary where they cry for, then go be reviewed and then paid in the actual salary. Then postings go be done not because of connections, but it will be done based on professionalism, because the directorate could get the mandate for know who and who then under in directorate, how trained they are, and able for use the trained or the more trained people for sending a grade A ministries, and the other one they encourage them for let them able for improve on them training. And what in that they go bring? They go bring partnership between the MPPA and the Directorate of Procurement for let them able for see the officers they were weak, get training, so they go able for do their job well.
In your interview this morning, you made mention of sole sourcing. You will tell the listeners then the layman term, what is sole sourcing mean in procurement?
Now where you decide for use one person for let do procurement. Of course they allowed. In critical situations, there are certain items where government won't buy, now only sole sourcing you use, but not in all cases. It is allowed.
Alright, well from there I think say we dey go na the Salon Maritime Administration, which are the executive director for SECA, the World Seafarer Day, been talk to we under in Bali. Maybe we are waiting there for talk, but the young people and how the work look like.
You know, I can tell you for sure, say not all man get and maritime education and training, but we try to assure people and say this is now a whole career in its own, and if people take it very serious, we as the Maritime Administration go ready for help them, for able for tell them what you for do and what you not for do, and for make them get a good career path, you know, for this shipping business. As you rightly say, right now we don't get any university now where they do maritime business there, not even marine engineering or nautical sciences. We all now, like even when students are gonna train, you know, after that I go WMU, World Maritime University, you know, say we don't go to all them courses there. So we're all in Ghana, and Ghana, not to buy what they call make we go there because now we are university. We have Sierra Leone found a member of that university there, you know, and the Minister of Transport now a board member of that university there. So like every year we go there for board meetings for go see which they happen there. So basically we try to put this program together because the young boys they need them for make them come inside this maritime trade. You know, we need them for make them come, make them learn, make them get the correct SCW training, and then make them go on board ships them for make them able to do their work. We as the maritime administration, we collaborate with this Seafarers Welfare Union. Make we see how we able to work with them, try to get some endorsement for certain courses them, make them able to go on board ships them for make them go work. Because even if like they run the ship registry program, so if we not get trained people that go on board, it's not go easy for put them on board. Because ship owners not go allow. Because if you put them on board, then go to any port, if they meet them, they say what is they do, and it's not qualified, then they hold that particular ship there. And we don't have to go into them problems and they all. So that make we really take good time, they will develop the part properly so that we will get the issues the way we ship them go any side of the world, then go detain them there.
Well, now listen to this Bomegard. Of course, this Bomegard they talk about the immediate measure we therefore take way for able for safe situation. So we on sanitation reporter Alfred and Philly send this for you.
Again, and you put some soap and bag of blind. You take and go right up.
So how long this thing?
Well, unfortunately, maybe too much machine come out kitchen for Canada. You can do pushing, exactly.
So after tomorrow, people
will still come, but we don't take a big truck anymore. We don't take no vehicle. Because we take vehicle, you go outside. See, and when you see, you don't get a mandate gate. So that don't cost you people for cancer. If you use self-check out to back, go back, you park out of the gate to put so you bail them, you can go right up inside. We're not going to problem that. We're not going to allow you to turn dirty, you're going to teach.
Alright, but someone can tell, someone will talk say in the building, but some can say in the burner.
No, not the burner. Not the burner. The only time you will see fire most likely now, dry season. That is not taking heatness really accumulate to gas. You understand? So if you see on cage, you have side them everywhere. Then when shell talk scorpion, if you don't live on fire, when you fire cage, the shell talk scope, it blaze. And when it blaze, so because you get inside a gas, so I believe they go for them, they consume fire. Thank you.
Well, time to reach now for we health corner. For health corner, we get two, but we'll begin first with the first one, where this man here come out far. He came na Freetown, according to him. He said he gets buzzing, and this buzzing don't really pose a threat to him because he's not able to live like man. So he want for undergo the operation, but he not get way. He not even get side for tap na somebody can tap to na tongue, and they ask for support. He come here and he explain your deal. Now we see him.
What you can do?
Well, not all that think out me. I get sick, the hernia, the buzzing. So if this sick guy, one me, he give me down. I need help. I cry for help.
How many years this sick on the party?
This sick here, I remember, and 7 years this now.
So from where you don't start up to now, you don't get nobody for do this operation?
I don't get nobody, but my mama don't get plan. Say we don't strong, he will count me at home for camp puller. But he left her down the God be don't take her, he don't die. The daddy back he don't die.
So present also a lodge?
One can at also a lodge now, Julia lodge to one of my shadow brother. And they are lodge. Call on him, so we have to put people there for they help me. As you can see, no one else because I can sleep now. Gone at the bread. After truth, now they work up at this Miami so. Waiting for it, baby, that was not a mona at the babe. Let them help me. Let them sorry for me.
All right, the health corner too. Well, now on Monday, we hope say somebody go come out, we go help him at least for do that operation.
Yeah, your number already been there on the screen.
You know.
For me, that minor operation, I think
no,
they
can no need to oversee.
No.
And they
corner
self. Yeah, so
I think doctors they go help him.
Yes, then good at doctor they way.
And a young man, we not just show you face, but a very young person. way go find make it can end up that kind of that kind problem there.
And you know, so we put inside gene, you get more pain anyway. But anyway, let us go. One for being at this other health corner, Kutu Asana to Conte, well, he was 17 years, well, he done high school, and he did about for enter university. Well, Kutu they suffer from lung problem, and he get medical examination where they say barely less than 1 month for leg will leave. He gets lungs problem. Well, they say the money we for go do this operation at $25,000. Now you need for go abroad for do this surgery. Well, Auna Patrick Kamara been go waka to him, and he sent this report for me.
I need betrayal. I feel pain on my chest. I need to sleep. I need to eat. I know just happen. I need to wear. And even hard, I need to betrayal. So that alone will be okay. And I'll be full of dreams because I don't sit me worse and I don't get any requirements. They hope say I can go into university, and hope say 2018 maybe I go graduate because I'm 4 years this now.
Since you sit worse?
Yes.
Or due to your health condition?
Nothing. Yeah, my colleagues them some don't graduate now. Some they different colleges, some they do different things. Then I'm still here doing nothing. Always sick and. You know, they give me pain the tough time. I always been in the hospital. I always been in the house. I don't get friends there anymore. Most of my friends there because they can busy, maybe they on classes, so not often they can get time for my me. No. And since I'm sick, I need to look out for myself, not to alter myself they go out. Yeah. So I don't use now for dinner host me, Mama and I'm my best friend.
I know. So what actually are you looking out for? What are your expectations?
Well, I call on Sierra Leoneans and anybody who watch this video. Me not a bad person. I never do person bad. I never hate person. I always be help. I just need second chance in life. I don't suffer too much. And my parents they know well to do. So they cry on Sierra Leoneans then anybody wherever you in the world. Please help. Me not somebody way full of dreams. Maybe I will help so many. Maybe this is not just a trial. Maybe I will be a help to so many orphans or people the way they need. People the way will be sick like me in the future. All I plead for is help and second chance in life. I will prove for be somebody worthy of the society and of the world. Please do not just left me and die so I don't suffer so long. And a young fella died by then 10. I don't know, maybe in a so God man, but I believe say there is a purpose for me in a life. So not to be telling this for die.
Sure.
I still get the hope say I will live and I will pass through this. This will be a history for me. With una help and with God's help.
Alright, from that health corner there, you see them now 17-year-old in life down there down the pipeline. So we call on good people them for put and for help save that particular life they make no perish. We push the program go before females in Africa salon. Don't pull another organization now the Congress on Kuto Road. Now they were talking Kabingode and he bring this package. Females in Africa now one non-governmental organization where they for push human business go before and they inside Africa. They create platform for make them go put strength by women them so that life could be meaningful. Then they go get discussion them and support and advise and develop for all women them. They know they look for class, religion, cultural differences. They know they look all them kind of thing and they. This organization also is there for all women where even single or married once na woman and a day all over Africa. The national coordinator where we get na Salonia, Eugenia Joel Kamara, say the vision where the person where fund this organization, Blessing Chima Okafo been get as they grow up in the society. They go in a society who say women not being get voice. They not been they encourage women them, and then they marginalize women them same way so. They not been they support women them. And so now because of them thing and they make instead tinap tranga with this organization as they may just left women then so for born Peking. So he decided for bring this organization so that he will give voice to women them and give them equal opportunity. Other people themselves encourage the women them na the program for make themselves believe say then go able to tin up and turn somebody where even the Pulnado these females in Africa organization na salon. The Commissioner, National Children's Commission, Olainka Laga, him be say, women them na Africa need for tinap for make them get education and make them go able tinap for educate the nation, Africa. He same also advice in company women them for make them tinap tranga one for themselves so that they go able to support themselves and let woman business will go before.
We are better together, females in Africa.
Okay, we'll go for a short break. We'll come back. We'll continue with the program. All right, we'll send the hook now.
Quick one, let me see what you get today.
Well, the person we want to see on screen, he named Rebecca Hannah Pratt, in a student member FBC Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers. Well, they are some hotel but some conference will they get from the 26th to the 29th of June. Well, Rebecca, tell family I do.
Good evening.
All right, now family go for a year, but this ICT training conference, what is it about?
The ICT program debut. Normally, Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers can get them by annual conference. So every year we can take different topic where they affect we in our country. So this year the topic where we take na ICT in sustainable development na salon. And the previous years them we've been done the watch boats, mining, because then they see na mining been the trend na salon. Then come to 2 years back, we go to disaster management where we see how the Ebola, the Ebola and all been affect we country. So now they watch say all the things that happen in our country now about ICT. You know they do anything at the world or so we not get for do with ICT. So you watch say your phone, when you they go college, you get for use your laptop, all the offices then they use different ICT tools then. So now that's make the Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers we not go able to do that, and they, since we are engineering people them and now we they make them tools here so one for make people they know how for use them tools here, and for encourage the other companies them within the country for make themselves they use them ICT tools here, and for make you know how this program interesting, you go get different big alleges there we get for come out all over the world. We go can present papers them but how this ICT don't help them na them country, and at the end of the day we go get a communique where we go present before to the big one there where we self go get for later on implement na salon.
What are they go benefit from this conference? So that
the conference, it benefits we all. One
no,
from
the
this.
people that will participate, who will go for that?
The people them, the engineering body, then you get forget the ICT people them as well. Then the government institution them, the big government groups them. Then of course university students them as well. So it cut across all sides. People them will get anything where you do, you know, so you get for do data input and all the rest of it. So what you want for know, you can can our conference and you self go benefits from them.
Beside this conference, they be.
The conference they take place na Golden Tulip Kimbima.
Yeah, but wait, normally we don't invite person, uninvited guests, you know, you go.
Yes, so anybody can come, but we get we fee where we they ask for. So the program na from tomorrow to Friday. We get forget certification as well. So for
you get fee.
Yes, yeah, you get for pay fee. So we get different, yes, you get different categories. We get students member. If you are a member of Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, you go pay 50,000. If you're not a students member, you go pay 250,000. Then they cut across for any other person again. We're not a member of, we're not an engineer or we're not an ICT person.
So now they get you to go pay.
Yes, you can pay it with the register you did because the pre-registration already closed today. So if you want to be part of the program tomorrow, you can pay 250,000. Then we'll go to call graduate or associate member. Then they pay different fee. Then we'll get the fellow as well. Where the one and they then are the engineers then. So the one and they then get their own fee. So where they can they then go meet their own fee. Where they go pay. But the general public na 250,000 and they pay.
They pay for good.
Yes, for the 4 days.
This is just the for the 4 days.
Yes, it's 4 days program where you go get certification, where you go get people where they come up from graduate level, they go to also they go to
so
corporate.
They cover that payment. So they cover.
That payment say they cover you 4 days. Waiting you get for yes tutorials. So you go get all the different packages for each day. So you got to meet different people there.
Well, it looks somehow reasonable.
Food
inside.
Of course, you get me of course you will like food.
Yeah, well,
so when you see you know say the food side. Therefore, okay. So we got to get to breakfast. So the thing is, if when we get to breakfast na 45 minutes. So if you come from 9 o'clock to 9:45 na breakfast time.
So if you miss her.
If you miss and that's
you miss it, then I continue.
Wait for lunch.
Yes. Yes, so you go get for wait for lunch.
Now
and the lunch,
people the way they come for can give tutorials to people.
You get forget the engineers. Yeah, of course, the practicing professionals na the ICT field and the engineering field. Now they don't cancel. Then we get beyond salon professionals there as well. They don't say and this still we get experience pan the ICT background. Where they self get for present papers. Okay. So we'll get for use all the papers and then at the end of the day for see how best it go benefit when.
So pass you attend the 4 days.
Yes.
Before you benefit.
Yes, before you benefit.
Before you qualify really.
Yes.
So at the end of the day they give certificate.
Yes.
What you will use them for?
The certificates go show say you been candid program. Yes.
You able understand inside 4 days?
Yes, of course you able understand.
Now
no practical. No practical thing, not just theory.
No, yes, not just the papers the way they get for present. Then of course you go get question and answer session where if you don't understand anything, Uncle so you say you go get for ask, I go get for explain to you in detail.
You look sabi talk. Anyway.
Well, so tell I go be the PRO for the Institution of Engineers.
Anyway,
now they go.
Woman engineer. We they push the program before now to this segment where we they can turn the microphone to you for the WhatsApp line. This one say, wow, do ya Mr. Broke half parts that you place for allow free movement of the water. There we sorry for we brother and sister them and for avoid die business na the neighborhood. There we help we safe. From Rashida to Conte, 47 Maxwell Street, Wellington.
This year we used to say always flooding the Adwaza community by the hospital. So with the plead with ONS and SLRA, we'll let them extend the drainage because it's too small for Mystic Nadwaza.
This was a Lucian and Dan. I want to make una Kang Waka na AJ Momo Street. He said the place between IPAM and British Council where some people don't go occupy. He says some of the pan body host them, they sell at the top and there, no, they go before.
Alright.
They sell something. Well, that's not for the police.
Okay, so tell they sell guy fish.
Like when you see no can go there, they can go chook one pound.
A word for a wise is quite sufficient. Well, as the season don't begin, fellow salon people we for be mindful, especially the one them we tap na the disaster prone area because of safety is paramount.
Alright, this one say this water business now allow from CAS.
This is we used to say, they call attention of the Ministry of Lands towards the Ascension Tom Bome. This is very important. The issue where the bill hosts them, they carry on at that very place there, very alarming, and one day government fed up about that. This comes come up from concerned citizens.
This one say the crossing point from Sheriff Drive to Kaningo up to the school, the bridge, no meko, Gigi Snow. That road they go get for cut off completely from one concerned citizen.
This is what you say. I wish the young man without buzzing good luck for like a possible go operate for him. It's I hear about buzzing. It's coming from Marion Nakamu Street.
This one say, he say, una help that widow. Say, a man don't die, una get the man in benefit. Una sorry for the picking them where the man die left gang. Let Papa government can inside this from Rashida to Conte.
This is the government, Papa government look to that woman for a problem for a late man in simony benefit from Faith at Jenkins Street.
This one say I really admire Una Dan and Lucian. He say Una know how to make this program excellent for we, the people them, na salon. Congratulations from Rashida to 47 Maxwell Street, Wellington.
This is where you say that advise the civil servants will not go work. But when months done, they go take salary for concerned citizens.
This one say, do you have Miss Salon fun with them? Wanna make we all put hand together for make President Bio in Dream Can too inside the free education business. Yeah, Creole boy in a regent send this one.
Well, they say how we go reach that 17-year-old girl Pekin when life they in the pipeline, so we need to get contact for reach them. Well.
I think say Aruna go make the contacts available.
You can kind of SFDC for check one Aruna Kama go give you number.
Oh, this one say thanks to the military where they support for clean the city from pot cover.
They say what did they go on with Asana 2 and what's kind of operation in need for make them do? Well,
this one say make God help that 17-year-old Titi. Make Allah help him by grace.
So we used to thank you for that good work. Keep it up.
Hey, Salon, this na problem. Dirty don't cause traffic from favor na lunge.
All right, okay. Well, we'll continue.
Well, we carry on with the rest of the program. We go now to tap number 9, where we not been take. This na women against inhumanities. Salon. They self don't commemorate the 7th annual excursion where they don't do. Bobby Klamin Kanu being good and he bring this one.
You talk to Michael Asalo, the founder and CEO for Women Against Inhumanity, on YSAL for short.
And today we are Kana Balanta. What are the things we making Kana Balanta?
Well, today we come to Balanta for the 7th annual excursion and musical expedition. We take the blind school beginning Kana Balanta because we target this year. For let they can interact with other Pekin, let they can interact with stakeholders so that they will feel lively in our society.
So how long this organization don't they exist? As you say, on our 7th year anniversary, and now so we during this past seminar, what are some of the challenges we go through and the success stories we don't get?
We may just challenge now with finance and funding. You know, we know they get finance, so you understand. But thank God we are still moving because we believe in what we are doing to empower and train girls. Now in we believe for do. So like we don't do them, and at least we don't get picking them where they come up as some kind of organization. They were very shy, they're not able to talk. But this point now we did so they can stand and talk to.
So what are the purpose of this program? What are the main focus? What are the focus now?
As the theme for this year, we say leave no child behind for African development. Disability is not inability. We not for left no picking behind when it comes to development. We for bring the camp all on board, whether be disabled, able, or anything so far we do them, they are all kids, they are all children. We need to focus on them all. Give them quality education and not only education, so that when it comes to development, there will be partner of development.
So what's your organization they give to them?
We they give them mentorship.
All right, so one for bringing on this Flaming Bible Church, the Youth Fellowship, all praise service. Judge Luis, send this for you.
At the Flaming Bible Church, headquarters. Well, I want to thank God for such a program like this called Ignite. And this program, we back from with Daddy, His Grace the Bishop, Frederick Abu Sidiki Kouba. Now, he come up with this program. Where desire say young people learn to come together, to can maximize their potential.
Me now Bishop Dr. Frederick Abu Sidiki Sulaiman Kouma, the General Overseer of Flaming Evangelical Ministries International. We are here today for celebrate my monthly program where they specifically designed for the youth then, where they call Ignite.
So why this program?
The ability of God in the young people is so great that we want them to let them tap their talents. You know, in the world, young people in the dance do all kind of crime and atrocities. But in this, our age and generation, what they understand say, we can still sing and dance for Jesus. So now they make now with the color together, of every walk of life. They converge in the hundreds just to come and celebrate and dance to Jesus. So I want to tell Mama say, Papa say, no give up. Now young people you get, they can me show. Where I'm in bad many years ago and Jesus changed me. People they look at me and say, hey, me now wonder to generation. God will make your picking wonder. Young people left, don't give up. There is greatness inside you. You are the future king, leaders, president, parliamentarian, businessmen, and millionaires. So don't give up on yourself. Rise up from your dustbin. Wake up, and God will give you life.
All right, next, Michael Dean Muller Memorial Wesleyan Church, Lumley, the Women's Fellowship, done just 40 years. And for second 40 years there, then we got one Tell God Thank You service where we on Sheikh Uji Kamara Bingo, and the president talked to him after the service. Now we just get a small feel of how we be look like.
Mrs. Kadi Kamara from Lumley Church, Wesleyan. I tell God thank you for where He made this with Thanksgiving successful this year. I tell me pastor there, the head pastor, Pastor Reverend Ali Conte, then we preach a woman today for the Thanksgiving. I tell him plenty thank you for the word where you can't share to me. We don't beg full the word well good one. We tell him thank you. Then I tell thank you back to we all auxiliaries, the LBA, for the wonderful support we are giving for this Thanksgiving. Now 40 years so. And me I'm the president of the women of Wesleyan Lumley Church. So I tell God thank you. In Jesus' name, Wesleyan woman, God there for we. We are happy for this interview. Let God help me. With church, now a very good church. And also like I go 40 years, we will continue for grow in Jesus' name. And I tell God thank you. You see how wonderful with the Wesleyan woman there. You see how wonderful. We tell God thank you. The spirit they flow by we thank God for that.
All right, okay. Well, one for being at this. When I know say every time we get one man of God, we of course can always get revelation. You know, when it can talk, more especially time like this, where in the calm and all that. So Evangelist Williams been kind of also, And now this is it.
Evangelist Ali Christopher Williams, speaker and intercessor for international intercessory prayers worldwide. Well, on the 6th of February 2018, whilst I've been praying in the morning, around about 10 minutes after 6, now I get a vision of very, very heavy downpour of winds and a countdown all over Freetown, and heavy, heavy thunder, and there were flashes of lightning all over Freetown.
So what do you want to tell people them say?
Well, listen, message and prophecy revelation of God may tell me some years past, and I want to make we see that we clean all the gutter them, and then make we abide by the 10 Commandments. Look at the 10 Commandments. And one of the main reasons is because we not abide by the Sabbath day. Sabbath day is Saturday, and another day we do all kind things that Papa God make with the vex. So I don't know no more how the government will get for do for make we maintain that Sabbath day.
So you get any final word again for people then?
Well, actually, I want to let people then they pray and then turn to Psalm 91. They read them and then they drink the water. But then God will avert some of the disasters we go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. Well, Emeka, now, yes, you don't talk about payment and all other things, which you will have now with somebody we, of course, will get interest, for take part in this conference.
We get so many activities and this conference come with. Another interesting one, I forget to tell from Bulden. We get the site visits where the delegates that we can, because we get delegates from different parts of the world. Germany, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Nigeria.
I want to take care of that.
Yes, then all the lodge na Golden Tulip.
Wow.
Yes. So when at the end of the day, but the one that we get for get the certificates, make people not confident where they go get. Only the one that we present papers. Now then go get certificates. Then another thing again, the delegates they will come, then go get opportunity for go see 2 of the companies then. They say a young brewery where they self they work on new ICT installations them and the Sierra Leone Roads Authority.
So you guys see now the talk, you don't bring the guys service.
Well, I think say when they don't cancel, they want for see because some man are the first send this for Canada the country. So then they go around and get the tour conference committee because we get sub committees. So then therefore take them go around for they go and see all of them. Yes, well, if them do for them for come, then go come. Oh, so I want to tell all man say as long as you get time and you get the money, make you come in Kalan.
Right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, before we go quick one, the final message them. This one said we call on the NGO them and other Soviet people for help save that young Titi in life from Favor and Lungi.
Well, this one say Engineer Rebecca, you say you took all the things that were necessary. So let God bless you from Lapito, Civil Engineering Department.
This one said SLBC, una help we for talk to the lecturer them na MA. Then go they come lecture we don't miss a lot of classes this week from NCC COVID students. We don't know so how this COVID.
They say I say make the help Asana 2 institution really sorry from UNISA and New England.
Another one say we used to say how person go able for contact that 17-year-old Pekin if person want for EPAM from Juliet 34 Wilberforce.
Alright, this one say we used to say how we go contact Asana 2 from Madam Aisha. Well, we can SLBC, we'll give you Asana 2. We'll give you Asana 2 information.
Alright, this one say we use to say una good evening, do ya una share the Pekin we get that wahala in that 17-year-old Pekin in level of education where it day. We dey pray God for give good at people them way for EPAM. The person saying a concerned citizen.
This one say Rebecca, it says sound good. Keep it up.
Alright, well I think say now so we go get for draw the cutting can done. We don't go it all.
Well, the common sense for today.
Well, the common sense for today is say before foot, 9 BM foot they follow. So the before foot always for make sure say he go mass na the right side because if he mass chuk trouble for them.
Well, I saw me on be a man, you know, the roast goats. You know what you mean, eh?
Yes.
Because you know that. Anyway, now so we'll put the cutting down. We'll for saying you back. Thank you with Jerry, and hope soon I will join another conference. Then you will enjoy that golden tulips and say only one day. All right, with that, Luciana, the producer, thanks to all my colleagues. Them we join and follow this program. So we'll meet back on Wednesday. Mina Dan must say bye bye.
Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank. People's Bank. Oh yeah. Sure. Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value. We drive customer success. For sure. Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on